Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Give me 1 second. Have to deal with something very quickly. Okay, there we go. Just had to get the hair out of my face. Went down and freaking almost got in my eye. So we're fairly close, I believe, to the city.
All in one piece.
I don't remember what the city is named, like, at all. But we're fairly close to it at this point. Not too far away, and I don't think after a few things in the city, we don't have a lot more to this chapter, I don't think. Trying to think, I think it might just be like a boss or two. I know it's a battle with a driver, a boss. I think it's the end of the chapter. A few cutscenes as well, but then again, playing Xenoblade, cutscenes are a given. Just like cutscenes are a given in games like Metal Gear Solid. Man. I'll probably play a Metal Gear Solid game at some point on the channel. I don't know when I will. That would probably be something I do at some point. I would prefer to start with MGS1, but I don't own it. I don't have it on me at all. I have played the Twin Snakes. I don't necessarily have a way to port it. So I can't always just... Well, I guess I could start, like, canonical timeline, basically. Start with MGS3. I don't think it would be... I've never played, the other two. After MGS3. Portable Ops and Peace Walker. I don't have a PSP. So never played those. Not that either one has ever really interested me. I did fairly like MGS3 though. I wouldn't say it's my favorite though. I'd probably say the Twin Snakes is my personal favorite. Since, to me, it's the best way of playing MGS1, even though I know many people will disagree with me on that statement. I don't know, I just prefer it. And it's probably because I don't watch the cutscenes very often when I play the game. I just play the game as if I'm, here. Especially when I'm trying to get the best rank possible. You know. Nice. Very nice. Ouch. The Metal Gear series is just really good overall, though. It is a really good series.
Thank you for fighting to keep
3 is good. 1 is good. 2 is good. I can't say a lot about 4 and 5. 4 was alright. I didn't really like 5 all that much. I thought 5 was not that great. But I think the first Metal Gear game I played was 2. I think I played and I beat 2, and then I played and I beat 3. 3 is just a very different game compared to 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are more similar than 2 and 3. Or at least, like, the version of 3 that's actually good. Because there was the original version of 3, which was different, and not the best thing in the world. Because of the way that the camera was in the original version of 3. Video game knowledge.
Okay, time to take you down.
Seriously, I know a lot about video games at this point in my life. Probably shouldn't know as much as I do. I don't even know how I keep all that information stored. It's just like, I just know it. I don't even know why I know it, but I just do. I've always wondered if we're ever gonna get another MGS game. Probably not. Although, I do think there are, like, people that are constantly talking that maybe it's time we get, you know, a super faithful remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 in, like, HD on, like, the PlayStation or something. And I mean, I don't disagree with that statement. I think that would be fantastic to have. The simple question is who would make it. Because Konami obviously does not. I don't think Konami cares very much anymore. Same thing, we'd need, like, a version of, like, an HD version. Like a super, like, fully remastered or remade version of Metal Gear Solid 3. Same thing with 2. Honestly, all of them at this point could really use one. At this point, they're all quite old. Seriously though, yeah. Like, it's a lot. Metal Gear is an overall good series. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite series of all time. Nowhere even close. That type of title goes to games like Xenoblade, like Zelda, like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage comes out next week, and I'm super happy. I can't wait to play the freaking thing. I really cannot wait to play it. I feel that it's gonna be a great game. I hope it's gonna be a great game. Hoping it'll at least be better than something like Fates was when it first came out. Fates was not that great a game, like, at all. Fates needed some work done on it, man. It's mostly just the story stuff, too. Like, Fates' story was just not good. On either side, I mean, a lot of people say Conquest is a good game. And I understand why they say that. Because of the gameplay of Conquest. Which is understandable. I've never actually... I need to do that. I need to do that sometime soon. Because I think at this point I can actually probably do it. Because the first time I tried playing Conquest, I didn't have a lot of experience with Fire Emblem. I think my experience was, you know, Three Houses and Awakening at that point. So aka, basically freaking nothing. But at this point, I have a lot more experience under my belt. Like, really, like, Three Houses, Awakening, Birthright, Radiant Dawn, FE7, FE8. I never actually beat FE7. I got close, though. I think I was, like, 6 or 7 chapters away from finishing the game, but I got to, like, one chapter where I just kept losing units, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I never finished it. I don't know. The story of 7 never really hooked me. I don't know what it was. Like, Sacred Stones hooked me fairly well. I liked the story of Sacred Stones. You know, it's not one of the best in the series. I thought it was fairly alright. You know, obviously, it did have its own fair share of problems. But still, I liked Erica. I liked, Ephraim. I think Ephraim is one of the coolest lords, in my opinion. It just happened. Ephraim is a very cool lord. What other games have I played? Path of Radiance, obviously. I haven't played, like, any of the Japanese games. I just haven't. I mean, I attempted once at playing, the Binding Blade. That didn't end so well. That game is difficult. That game is difficult. And difficult in just the way where it's like, it was difficult to take out bosses. It wasn't even like a thing where I was like losing units a lot. It was just like, come on, though, man. Seriously? I don't know why I did this with that. That was dumb. But anyway. I think the hardest Fire Emblem game I've played to this point is probably Radiant Dawn. At least in my opinion. And it's mostly because of the times when you're not playing with the Grail Mercenaries. The times that you're not playing as the Grail Mercenaries just make life difficult when you're playing through, Radiant Dawn. Because once you get the Grail Mercenaries and you're playing with the Grail Mercenaries, shoot, dude. Fantastic. It's easy. Let's end this, man. Just get it off.
Flame Nova.
Alrighty then.
Tora, keep up.
Tora right here. Happy spinning slash. Mia's turn. On it.
And this will break it as well.
Let's keep it up. Go for it.
Provenance revolt.
Tora, keep up.
Tora right on time. No panic. Storm.
You know what? The only thing is now that I would have to like delete something off of my 3DS and put something back on my 3DS. Which I don't even know if it's possible anymore because I'm not sure how the eShop is working currently at the moment.
Nice.
But we should be fine, I think. I definitely do think it's probably time for me to actually attempt like a full-on solid run of Conquest. I was just stupid back then. I was like a baby playing an adult game, basically. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing back then! I don't know. The game is difficult. That's all I know. And you know what? It was probably also my fault for being dumb. Because I heard, oh yeah, the game is like super difficult. So I turned on Phoenix mode and I think that just made my life worse.
No! We lost the upper hand.
And I specifically remember the reason I stopped playing Fates was one very specific chapter that just took like a full-on hour to do, and I just didn't want to deal with that, because up until that point I don't think I actually had ever dealt with a chapter that took me that long. And then, you know, finally played Path of Radiance and I realized, oh yeah, some Fire Emblem chapters can end up being very, very long. It's not even a joke. There's some Fire Emblem chapters that will last you like an hour. Especially if it's a defense chapter. Ooh, you're gonna be there all day. Seriously though. I think there's a defense chapter in Path of Radiance where you have to defend for, I think it's like, almost like, I think it's 18 turns? It's a long time, man. That is a long time. Where's it going? Nowhere, that's where.
Me first.
Can I just end this after I take him out, so that I don't have to deal with the whole overkill thing? Can I just end it?
Keep up.
No, I can't. We gotta go through this then.
Happy spinning slash. Mia's turn. On it.
Hi, babe. There we go.
Yes! Did you see that belter?
No way. We were awesome.
Hearts
Okay
and
then,
friends
onward.
beat as one.
There's a lot of lower level enemies that I really don't want to deal with over here. Because we're already higher level than all these things, and I just kind of want to get to the village already. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. Not at the current moment. A level 23 unique driver enemy. +2 regular driver enemies. No, no thank you. Maybe later.
All in one piece.
I mostly just want to get to the village because we've been out here in Araya just wandering around for a full episode yesterday, so I would like to continue with the story today. And it looks like we're about to do just that, because there's nothing really here. Dude, I don't remember this location, like, whatsoever. Like, this does not look familiar to me. Like, at all. I'm meant to go up here? I'll fight a level 23 Bonnet. Sure. At least he's on level with me.
Only I was 500 years younger. Just watch this. Quietly. Ow!
I seriously don't remember this.
Our motions
I always get lost in this area, so it's probably why I, like, not necessarily. I think I always, like, go the wrong way and still somehow end up in the right location. I think that's what always happens to me. Which is, yeah, something that happens to me in a lot of RPGs. You know, you're just messing around, trying to figure out the way that you're meant to go. You go the complete and total wrong way, and then you still somehow end up where you're meant to be, and you're just like, how did I get here?
Here we go.
Seriously. So, I've also recently, today, mostly just been, like, looking at and watching stuff about the Hogwarts Legacy game that's coming out soon. Still trying to debate whether or not to actually get that game. I guess we will see what happens. I really do not know if I'm gonna get it or not. But I guess we shall see. I think I am gonna get it though. Never been a huge Harry Potter fan though. Well, I was for like a month or two when I first watched the movies, but then afterward I was like, it's alright. It ain't the greatest thing in the world. Take Lord of the Rings over it any day of the week. But Lord of the Rings is something very different. Lord of the Rings is a much, much bigger scale of a thing compared to Harry Potter. Who got something? Okay, Poppy got 2, very nice.
My skills have grown.
Oh, wow.
Put your mind at ease.
I see. Indeed.
I don't remember if... I don't remember how rock works exactly, because there's certain things that happen with rock that I don't necessarily want to spoil, even though it happens in this chapter. If you've never played this game before, some stuff goes down in this chapter. Dude, the freaking thing is funny. Like, what is that, man? He's just shooting stuff out of there. Go for it, Pyra. Also, before I started recording, I have the book right here next to me. I was just reading The World of Thetis. Because I am also quite a big Dragon Age fan. Yeah, Dragon Age is a great game. It really is. Especially, like, Origins was fantastic. But I have a personal preference for 2. Even though people, like, dislike 2, I prefer it. You're not going anywhere, mate. I very much like playing through Dragon Age 2. Though I'm not very good at it. I've only played through it once. But, man, if I wasn't hooked on that game for days, I wanted to play it, like, afterwards. But I never did. I should probably get the DLC for it at some point and play through the DLC of it.
We were awesome.
And I was saying that at one point when I have a lot of time off, I would like to go through Origins, 2 and Inquisition, one right after the other, and create like my actual canon version of the world. Or not canon, but my version of the world. Because I've never done that before. Like, none of my games are actually directly linked to each other. Except for my first playthrough of Dragon Age 2, which was linked to my Dragon Age 1 playthrough through a save file. Because it was like through the Xbox One situation where it can play the Xbox 360 games, and it just read the save file. And I was like, oh, look at that. I'm not sure how you're meant to get your save file into Inquisition. I will find that out when I freaking do it, I hope. Ugh. But other than that, the Sephiroth and another one of the amiibo released recently. I think it released yesterday. I'm still mostly only care about the Pyramithra amiibo that's coming out sometime. That's really the one that I want the most.
War with Moradane is looking more and more likely by the day.
Looks like they've expanded the military program. That's a lot of warships.
These ships look different to normal ships.
Yeah, we don't muck about with our Titans much. No need for it. Orions like things pretty natural.
I've seen Urian ships before, back in Argentum. It's like the total opposite of how the Ardanians use them.
That could be one reason. They're always at each other's throats.
They've been like cats and dogs for a long time.
Well, from where I stand, the Adanians are worse. All their metal's just bad taste.
It's easy to think that way, but you're not considering how the Titans themselves feel.
Huh? Don't all those modifications hurt?
When Titans live with humans, that's just the way it is. I used to have a hut on my back and a crane stuck where the sun doesn't shine. I never complained, not even when Rex fired up a grill on my shoulders.
Hey, you used to like that.
Well, yes, I did like that. In fact, I miss it.
If I did that now, we'd end up with Roast Titan.
Indeed.
Alrighty then. I don't remember this name of this city, and I feel dumb for it. Oh wow, I really don't. Oh wow, I can't think. Oh wow, what is the name of this place?
And arrived.
Fonts of Mine. That's what it's called!
What's that?
It's a distribution center. The government tries to ration out what little resources they have. In practice, it's just first come, first served.
Okay, that's the last one for today.
Come on! I'm a soldier. Been busting my gut for this country. That should be going to me, not the likes of you. Huh? Don't look at me like that. Respect your elders, you snot-nosed brat!
Are you okay? What do you think you're doing? She's just a child.
What? Huh? Huh? Who the hell are you?
Rex, this isn't our business. Leave it.
Being an adult isn't just about barking orders. Sometimes you need to help someone weaker.
Shut your face! You don't know what the hell you're talking about!
Let's show him a thing or three.
Now it's my turn!
So it's just a driver. Nothing too difficult. We've fought drivers before. We fought 3 of them at once at one point. I believe the first driver we ever fought in this game, though, was Mallow.
Eye up, flame. No drill.
Now it's my turn. Why not?
Okay, very good. Toppled, very good. Ugh.
You're done for. Make haste and
Ian, if you can get your level 2 special, that would be good. I don't think Xenoblade will be able to do it, though. More than likely she won't. Of course she won't. We'll do that instead. Fine. Do it myself. I want something done right, you gotta do it. Ouch.
Be careful.
Am I on top of the I'm on top of the table! I'm on top of the table! I am the table! Alright. Just finish. Oh, come on, we're doing this now. Okay, yep. Yes, we are. Okay.
Fire can do.
leave me alone.
There we go. That does a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Who are you? The color of that crystal? You're...
Not good. You'll be bringing others before long.
The rumors about Pyra must have traveled pretty far. Even grunts like him have heard them.
Sorry. I guess I should have used the cloak.
But who spread rumors?
From what I hear, it's some fancy pants knock-on merchant.
A knock-on merchant?
Excuse me, Mr. Van Dam.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't Iona! You grew a fair bit. How's Grandpa Cole doing? Ah. Not too good then.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, this is Iona. That old friend of mine takes care of her.
Hi, Iona. Great to meet you.
Come on, let's beat it before those soldiers show up.
Alright. Jesus, these things getting a lot of, Seriously, though. Jeez. He's already got full levels on it. God. Okay. Is there anything I need to buy here? Hold on a minute. Take a quick check. Weapon modifications. Nothing that great. What do you have? What about you? Nothing. Ready then? Right. There's one thing I want to check. Item list. Pouch items. Narcissus Prayer Jelly, I still have 8 of them. Okay, I could use more instruments. Though I have no clue where they would actually sell them. Let's put a quick pit stop here. Don't have the stuff for aggro boost, which is unfortunate. see if there's anything else. Not for right now. Alrighty then. We continue. Gosh, this place is a bit confusing.
Is this some kind of theater?
Yeah. It's a theatre, all right. The guy we're here for leads the troupe here.
Ah, actors, eh?
And right now, they're in the middle of a show. Well, you want to take a quick peek?
The heroic adventures of Adam. Might be interesting.
I've never been to the theatre before.
Neither has Tora.
Let's do it. Nice and quiet, though. Looks like it's pretty packed today.
Okay.
And I saw at that time that the powers of darkness had engulfed almost everything. People and titans alike were drawn into the abyssal vortex. The apocalypse was upon us. The end was nigh. But then, despite the wounds all over his body, the great Adam stood.
O Architect, grant me power! Power to banish the dark, power to illuminate the world. Lo, loyal servant of the Architect, the Aegis! O Aegis, bless me with your power! Bring light upon the world!
Thus they defeated the darkness, but at a terrible price. 3 great continents sent beneath the sea of clouds forever.
Servant of the Architect, by thy power, the world is saved. For the gift you have granted us, we are eternally grateful. I shall spread thy legend far and wide. May your name live on for eternity.
Alrighty then. Ugh. I'm not gonna get much time. We're going directly into another cutscene down here.
Hey. Kind of awkward, right?
What was awkward?
I mean, that play. It was about Pyra. Must have been kind of bizarre for her, eh?
I don't know. I guess.
Maybe you should go and make it right.
Make it right? Oh.
Idiot. Figure it out yourself.
Huh? What am I supposed to... So, the theatre.
Wasn't it incredible? They had the cloth moving just like real clouds.
How did you think they did that?
Huh? Yeah. The clothes are pretty cool. They were so... clothy? Ow!
What are you saying, bonehead?
There's no need for that. I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
Coming in, old fella. Crikey. Still collecting the junk, are ya?
Watch it, you bruiser. Don't make fun of a man's hobbies.
Some greeting for your old comrade.
Comrade.
Yeah, I was a freelancer before the firm got going. Believe it or not, me and this old fella tore up a good few battlefields in our day.
We sure did. And thanks to that bleeding heart of yours, we almost never got paid.
Says the guy in the theatre troupe. You can't be raking in much dough either.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
Cole. You're old, ain't you? Old enough to know how you cross over to the World Tree. Get to Elysium, I mean.
Elysium? But why? Why would you want to go there? That core crystal. You're... So the Aegis is back amongst us. Who is your driver?
I am.
You? But you're so young.
How about it, old man? Do you know the way or not?
I dare say if you've trekked all the way here to ask me, you've already tried going yourselves.
Yeah, but we couldn't make it.
No wonder. No one can get to the tree while that thing's guarding the way there. It won't let anyone past. But a long time ago, there was a man who went up the tree. Met the architect, too.
There was? Really?
Yeah. I'll wager anything he's got an idea how to get there again. You should try asking him.
Well, who was it? Please, tell us. I've got to get to Elysium, no matter the cost.
Well, I can tell you. But first, I'd like to have a word with her, if I may. With the Aegis, I mean.
With Pyra?
Of course.
Please, through here.
Mr. Cole, right? You wrote that play, didn't you?
I hope it didn't stir up any painful memories.
No. Some of them are... good memories.
You know, you're not very convincing. I'm sorry, I really am. I just wanted people to know about that time. Show people how we were back in those days. Really get it across to them. Will you be using it again? That power?
I don't know yet.
I just don't know if this world can take it a second time.
I know that. I'd never use it if there was another way. This is what I hope for. But...
that man's the only one who knows how to get to where you're going. Do you think you can make it to him? I just wanted to make sure.
we can. I mean, it's my destiny.
Yeah. That boy who's with you.
His name's Rex. He's a good person, with a kind heart.
Reminds me of a certain someone. Okay then, I'll help you out.
Thank you, Minoth.
Minoth. I'd almost forgotten that name. Now then, where did it get to?
Grandpa?
Old man, you okay?
I'm fine. I'll be fine in a second. Seriously, don't mind me.
Now, we better call it a day, old-timer. I'm sorry, fella.
Yeah, okay. But come back again tomorrow, will you? There's something I want to give you.
Come on. I know a place we can rest.
Alrighty then. So, I believe now at this point, this is mostly just going to be cutscenes until we get to the few battles we need to get to. Which means maybe we get to the end of the chapter in this episode. It's a possibility. Here it is. Foam Marian. Peace.
Well, I'll be. It's just one blast from the past after another today.
You probably guessed, but we're not here for a reunion.
Just as well. The Aegis is gone already. How disappointing for you, comrade.
Still an asshole.
Despite the years taking their toll, I'll wager all the doctors in this town are quacks, and all the blades are blunt. Abrona and I, we could fix that stagnant ether flow with a minimum of bother. What do you say? You could still have a lot of good years ahead of you. I mean, I won't deny there'd be a certain quid pro quo involved. But old man, just think of the benefits. Come. Can't you lend us your expertise here? Do so, and you could live for a long, long time.
You know, friend, I'm not as attached to my life as I used to be. Maybe I've had enough.
Your little lost souls will be simply inconsolable.
The kids, no. They're strong.
This is becoming a farce. A horrendously cliched one at that. Break a leg.
Huh. What's that?
Hey, don't be shy. You heard everything we said, didn't you?
Can you really help, Grandpa?
Why, of course. We can help. That is, if you can help us. Can you do that for your grandfather?
This is... You can't come here.
Charming. So you're making the rules now, huh?
You didn't come here to talk about the old days, did you?
We've snatched Minoth's little brat.
No.
Meet me at the place of your awakening. You remember it, right? Oh, and come alone.
I guess.
Old man, what happened?
Iona, she's gone. It must have been them.
Who's them?
After you went, Malos and some other guy paid me a visit.
Malos was here.
Who was the other guy?
Didn't catch his name, but he had red glasses.
That's Akos. But what would he want with Iona?
Wait, Nia, where's Pyra?
She wasn't there when I woke up. What? No one's seen her?
Pyra. Maybe she realized what was going on with Iona.
Well, knowing those two, it's not unthinkable.
That girl, trying to save her on her own.
Where's she gone? Didn't she leave a note?
No, I'd have noticed.
I know where. I think it could be Olethro Ruins.
Olethro Ruins?
It's where Adam led his army of resistance from, 500 years ago. It's the place where the Aegis woke up too. It must be that Malos is trying to lure her down there. I'm sure of it.
Cole, tell us how to get there.
It's at the top of the Great Stairway.
Van Damme.
Hey, fella, take care of this old man for us.
Yes.
Let's move. If we go now, maybe we can catch up to her.
This episode is probably going to go on a little bit longer than an hour. Because I'd like to actually get this next part done. Even though I might completely and totally embarrass myself. That's not even a joke. I might completely and totally embarrass myself in this next fight. It is 100% possible that I will absolutely lose in this fight. I would not be surprised if that were to happen. Like, at all. Because this fight can be tricky sometimes. Not as tricky as some of the other fights in this game, but it can definitely be a bit tricky sometimes. Especially if you're not paying attention. You need to pay attention to basically everything that's going on in this fight, because...
Wow, world has many amazing places.
Well, first, actually, we have to get up the first fight, which is the stairs. If these stairs existed in real life and I had to climb these stairs in real life, I would probably not make it halfway up. I'd make it all... You know what? I probably would make it all the way up to the top, but I'd be out of breath. 100%. Because that's a lot of stairs, man. And he's skipping over stairs. Like, he's not even walking up the actual stairs like a normal... Oh, I just realized I don't have Pyro on me anymore. Cutscenes.
So lame. How long are you going to stay in that form?
That's none of your concern. I am who I am. Where's Iona?
Akos is the meanest son of a bitch I know.
Son of a bitch!
I still think we should have sent them a finger or something. But you know best.
You know what we're after, don't you?
Jin. Is he on your side too?
I exist for his benefit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Really?
Let's end this now.
Riggs? I'm okay. But Pyra's fighting alone. She's close though. Really close.
Well, well. I see I'm not the only son of a bitch.
Still defiant, I see. Just give it up, girl. Think you can do it alone? Handle that power?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
Hmm? You seem to be doing nicely without your driver.
It's like you don't know who you're dealing with. You can't beat me like that.
But maybe I can.
The kid?
Rex! Everyone!
Van Damme, take Aona.
Gotcha.
We'll take care of these guys.
Well, it's come to this. Huh. Needs must. Abrona, do them in.
Thought you'd never ask.
Alright, let's do this. So, strategy here, I believe, for me, at the current moment, is going to be to fight Aklos. The whole point of this fight is, in reality, for the first part of the fight, to just get somebody to half health. Once that happens, you basically win. The rest is no longer a battle. It's just, well, you kicking their butts. Because it's kind of like a... Oh god, this is really being a situation, isn't it? Oh my god, Tor's Oreo is freaking done for. Oh, this is fun. This is very fun. No effect from the top, that's just great. Oh, and chain driver, fantastic. Okay. There's just so much going on with they're like everybody's yelling at the same time. That did nothing to him. That dealt nothing to him.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Oh my gosh. What? Oh my god!
No effect. Shadow
Trying to get back to fighting freaking Jin. Or not Jin, Aklos. I just kind of spoiled the fight for later game there. That's something we're gonna have to deal with very later on. Later on in the game, there is another fight similar to this one, but a lot more difficult. And when I say a lot more difficult, I mean a lot more difficult. I say that using chain attacks in this fight definitely isn't the best idea, because of the fact that if you lose somebody, this whole thing might go down. And of course, having our drivers shackled isn't the best thing in the world either. Oh, that's great. This is why I said I might embarrass myself here. Yeah, this is a problem. Nia, please help. Nia, please help. Nia, please. Nia, please. Nia, please. Yep. Yep.
I apologize deeply.
You might be leading lady.
Yep.
Doesn't make you invulnerable.
Over yet, my boy.
Freaking knew it would happen. Freaking knew it would happen.
Proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
You know what? Hold on. This is what I'm doing now. Right. Let's see if this works.
It's never any fun when we're in it together, Miles.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay, time to take you down.
Let's try Mallows instead.
No effect.
Let's try fighting Mallows instead. That way, if he tries to do that thing where he can do that, whatever that is, to like, frick, dude.
What would you have me do?
Jeez.
I see you need my expertise.
Dude, what the frick? Are you kidding me?
I'll provide ancillary support.
This is not going well.
I can't let this go on any longer. You defected it.
You think
What
you're
would you have
clever?
me do?
You think you're clever? You think you're clever?
This is going fantastically. I've never had this much trouble on this fight. I've actually never lost on this fight before. Of course, I guess the time that I'm gonna record and put it on the internet, I gotta freaking suck at it.
It's fine, we'll get them yet.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I'm going with my first
It's never any
strategy.
fun when
Okay,
we're in it together,
time to
Miles.
take you down.
I don't know.
Rex,
I
let's go.
just like it.
On. Please just let me do my job, for God's sake. It's not going well.
Think you're clever?
This is not going well. Shackle driver thing does not help at all.
Make haste and retreat.
Go for it. Fire, be my sword.
Okay.
Keep eye on it.
Halfway there, it looks like.
Why not? You can make the enemy hostility. Rush down. Do that.
I need to go back to fighting Akos here.
Focusing on top.
Oh my god, I got it off right before he freaking did that. You have gotta be kidding me. Malice, can you please leave me alone? Please, just leave me alone.
Do you need a rest?
I'm gonna see if this works. Hopefully it does.
We're up, Gramps.
Deadly drive.
Flame.
Your future is already written. Checkmate.
Tora, keep up.
Go, Tora. Time.
Happy spinning slash.
Mia's turn. On it.
Let's keep it up. Hit it, no.
Please, just go down.
Tora, keep up.
Pop it, Tora, right on time.
Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
Mia's turn. On it.
Is this to your liking?
Shoot. Wasn't enough. We're not in the best situation in the world currently. Okay, come on.
You think you're clever?
Flash of steel.
Come on, Ackles.
Go for it.
Come on.
Abrona.
Focusing on target.
I think we've almost got it here. There we go. Woo! Okay, we did it.
I must admit, I've enjoyed playing my part in this hackneyed tale, but
Time for the final act?
Huh? You're bluffing.
No! Rex!
What?
you see, blades draw their power from atmospheric ether energy. They send their power to the crystal where it manifests. But what if we were to interrupt the flow?
Shit! Don't look good!
Damn! The power's draining out of my weapons.
It's no good. I can't transfer power, my lady.
Master pun. Poppy feels funny.
Why won't you guys leave Pyro alone?
Isn't it obvious? We want the power of the Aegis for ourselves. It's Jin's desire to erase all of humankind from the world.
What? Did Jin seriously say that? Erase all of humankind?
My. Surely you knew better than anyone. You know what humans are really like.
Huh?
Mia! What are you doing?
You've seen the capital. You've seen the ships, weapons, soldiers, all poised to invade Morardain. Doesn't it make you want to laugh? Every corner of the world is defiled by such a vermin.
But that's nothing new. They haven't changed a bit in 500 years. No wonder Father abandoned them.
No, the only thing that hasn't changed is you. Father didn't want us to wipe out innocent life.
Why did he make us then? Get real. That's what we're for, to descend on the world and eliminate these pests.
What? Is that power coming from his blades?
Playtime's over. Let's end it. Akos?
Agreed. How very noble.
Over here!
Nia! Tora!
Damn! Stop, Rex! It's no good!
Rex!
Hitting girls isn't as much fun.
Malos, you're the icon of chivalry.
Malos.
You're not getting her!
from the outside?
Van Damme!
Ah, the lunk is back. But that pea shooter won't help you. Even if you hit, it'll barely register.
Bloody idiot! Think I don't know that? Are you ready, Rex? Another lesson for ya! Something else you can do with a blade!
What?
What? Bastard!
He's channeling the energy from his weapon through his body.
Yeah, nothing you can do to stop this ether flow. Nothing at all!
Van Damme!
Move it! Take Pyra and scram, kid!
I can't just leave you here.
Ah! Rex, don't go dying on me here. You gotta make it. You gotta get away from here now. Live! Live for her! You gotta make it to Elysium!
I won't allow it! Give it up!
Just go, Rex! Remember to fight your war!
Van Damme!
Oh, please. What a cliche.
Yeah!
Rex?
Ah! You're gonna pay for this, for Van Damme!
No. You have to go.
You're a pain in the ass, little shit!
Ah! I can't do it.
Rex. Rex.
Can't let you do this.
So long, kid!
What is this?
You can't rewrite the act now. It's too late.
Hey, idiot! Look out!
Huh?
Whoa, get lost! Mitra!
Mitra? Pyra? You're...
I am not Pyra.
Huh?
I am Mithra. Pyra, she's a different self that I constructed.
A different self?
No time for that.
Oh, okay.
Now focus. You need to focus, or I can't transfer my power.
No, it can't be. My powers are useless? Where is that energy coming from?
Wake up. She's not drawing from the ether. It's something else.
Not ether?
Mithra. Looking good. Things are heating up.
Let's do it.
What is this?
It's called foresight.
I don't...
A prediction of what will happen in the immediate future. Read their movements to find an opening, then counter.
I get it.
How did he dodge that?
Who cares how? Just get them!
Piece of cake.
There's no way. There's no way to break their link. I don't think we're gonna beat them.
This is it. The true power of the Aegis takes me back. I've waited so long to see it again. Mithra, welcome back!
Alrighty then. I think that's one of my favorite cutscenes in this entire game. Anyway, this fight is no longer... I don't think we can even lose this fight. I don't think it's possible to actually lose now that we have Mithra. Basically, Mithra is the exact same blade as Pyra, with different specials, and overall, just better. There's no other way of explaining it other than the fact that she's just pretty much basically better. Pyra's good, she is good, but the way that Mithra works and the damage that she deals is just a bit better. Mithra's, like, I think one of the strongest blades in this game. She's powerful. She is very powerful, as a matter of fact. I've already mentioned that I got my Mithra figure recently as well. Great addition to the collection. I love Mithra. Pyra and Mithra both are just awesome characters in this game, and I love them both. And as you can see, during this fight, I think it's only during this fight, Mithra completely does not care about blade shackles or anything similar. So yeah, Mithra's just basically invincible during this fight, pretty much. She's quite powerful during this fight for, like, no good reason. As you can see, she is a light element blade. It's always felt easier for me to pull off Mithra's full combo compared to Pyra's. I don't know why it is, but just it is. You know, if, you know, he would allow me to hit him, I would be able to do it. But he's being annoying, so...
Do it.
Go for it, Mithra.
This is what the force and foresight.
You're not half bad.
Ugh. So even after this fight, we don't exactly have access to Mithra just yet after this fight. A few more story beats have to happen. do different things in the story. Basically, we gain access to her during the next chapter, but not for like a little bit. We still have to use Pyro a little bit during the next chapter. Then afterward, it will allow us to start using Mithra. Or it won't even allow us. It's going to force us to use Mithra during a small part of... or during basically the entirety of the next chapter. So yeah, there is that.
Let's finish this.
Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I hit it too early. It's whatever. Oh wow, I thought that was... Ugh, God. I'm not paying attention.
Mia's turn. On it.
Is this to your liking?
Yep.
Really? I'm still
I also find it funny, I said using the chain attack wouldn't help me, and it did. During the first part of the fight.
Sacred Arrow!
What is this? Akos!
Abrona! I don't...
We gotta retreat. Akos!
Abrona!
No time for that, Akos!
Van Damme.
Ugh. So that's chapter 3, I believe.
The body may die, but never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great ether stream.
Why friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggie Pon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
Vanda. If only I hadn't listened to those people, you'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what, those guys would have tracked us down eventually. What matters is that Vandam saved all our lives. For now, let's just be grateful to him for that.
You're right.
I won't forget your words, Vandam. Ever. I'll fight my own war with Pyra. Pyra? Are you all right?
Yes.
Good. I was worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyro. You know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mithra?
What? I am...
I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis? I think you owe us an explanation. It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyro was super strong. Why so strong, huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
Well, the thing is... I mean...
Pyra?
Why?
Huh?
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back. I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again. But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power. Didn't you listen to that Van Damme guy? He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
You!
You're really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
What? At any rate, if you've got questions, you can ask her. I'm out of here. Bye. That's not fair. Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that. Malos and I are Aegises. Blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Malos is another Aegis.
Long ago, there was a man who climbed a world tree, hoping to make it to Elysium and meet his creator. But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty. So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me. And once he made it back to all rest, he awakened Malos. Why he did it, I can't say. For greed, for power, or perhaps when Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else. I was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage. So Malos and I fought. I fought with all my might and succeeded in defeating Malos. But not without a price. 3 great titans fell in the struggle. After the battle, I sealed myself away to ensure that power would never be unleashed again. I took the form you see now and fell into a long slumber. That was 500 years ago.
The Aegis War. The man who awakened Mithra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mithra's driver to protect the world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity after all.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra's sleeping body inside a great ship and sunk her to the cloud sea's floor where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we... That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mithra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium where you met me. We promised that when we were awakened again, we'd go home to the real Elysium. And then we would fulfill our real purpose.
And that's defeating Malos again.
I'm very sorry about Mithra. She didn't mean all that. You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you. She broke her own seal for you. Even used her power as the Aegis. The flame powers I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you for protecting everyone. I mean,
Protecting me?
your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that? I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right? But I don't want you to have to apologize anymore. I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder. That's what Vandam said. That's why your power is the power to protect. The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm gonna be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn, I promise. Make a girl cry, that's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile, you pass the trial. That's the third rule of the Salvager Code. Yeah?
Rex! Can you help Tora with repairing of Poppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
How does meatball pot au feu sound?
Delicious. I can't wait.
That's my Rex. Never loses his smile. And that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon, right? Who's its owner?
The man who was once my driver.
Your driver? Huh? But then...
Cole is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name is Minoth.
Blades not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones. A flesh eater.
Flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential. I am a product of their experiments, one of the unlucky ones who was tainted by their folly.
Why would ancient people do that?
It seems that by combining Blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers. But only very rarely. Most experiments were failures, and I was no different. I gained nothing at all, and lost my immortality to boot. I likely won't last much longer.
Grandpa?
Before I go, I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Of course. Oh, but can I ask you to do something too?
Namely?
I was wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
About Vandam?
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people. Once I find Elysium, I'll come see you again. Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece. Understand?
Absolutely. You have my word.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip through text here for a minute because we're already quite past my normal time limit for this type of stuff. So we're gonna end today's episode here. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make a new video. And I'll see you all on the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.